Michael Montero here with undefeated heavyweight Charles Martin, who is fighting on the undercard this Saturday of the Klitschko-Jennings bout. Charles, tell us, how does it feel to be fighting in New York at Madison Square Garden?
Yeah, it's an honor, man. Like this is the biggest stage, in boxing. So, I'm just excited. I'm number 2 ranked in the WBO, 5 in the IBF. So, the rankings don't lie. I'm coming, and that's guaranteed. I'm the NABO heavyweight champion right now, and I'm just here to put on a good show Saturday night, and let everybody see what's next.
We talked about putting on a good show. You've had a string of knockouts. You've been laying dudes out. Do you feel the pressure to keep that streak going, or do you feel like you could go all 12 if you need to?
Not at all. My last fight, I went 10 rounds, and I stopped the guy in the 10th round, throwing about 118 punches, So my new motto is, the heavyweight middleweight. I'm gonna let my hands go, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get the job done. I got the conditioning to do 10 to 12 rounds if need be, because I train in high altitude in Big Bear, California. So, we're just ready, man. I love it. I'm happy.
We're here at the media workouts for a Klitschko-Jennings bout, and earlier on, you stepped up in the ring and you met the champ and you shook his hand. Did you size him up a little bit?
Yeah, of course. But he's a legend. I give him his respect. I'm still on the way, coming to it. So, I'm gonna let him have his spotlight. And I'm never mad about that. But when the time comes for me to be in there, then it's a different story.
How do you see his fight with Jennings playing out, if you had to do a prediction?
Well, Jennings doesn't have like the. I don't know, man. I just don't like to be the one to dictate boxing, because boxing is boxing, and 2 men are in the ring. Anything can happen. So I'm not gonna say anything about Jennings.
Okay, you talked about your rankings before. You're working your way up. You're number 2 in one organization. Are you trying to get that mandatory position for Klitschko? Is that the goal this year?
Yes, that's the goal this year. If not, we'll unify the IBF, with Tsar Glaskov, because he might end up vacating that title, if he doesn't want to fight Glaskov. So that'll definitely be, right up our alley. If not, then we'll be mandatory for the WBO, and it's more money.
So either way, you're going for a title. If it ends up that you're going after Glaskov, how do you see that kind of fight playing out?
He doesn't have the power. He's not, he's lost his last 3 fights, and they gave it to him. So, I'm not going to take him the distance. They tend to fight, the guys that like to box and look pretty and take it the distance. I don't leave it in the judge's hands. I learned that, in the beginning.
So predictions for your fight Saturday night. You talked about not leaving it in the hands of the judges. Are you going to get this guy out of here?
Yep. I give you guys about 2 rounds.
You heard it, folks. 2 rounds Saturday night. Undefeated heavyweight Charles Martin.